Well, good afternoon. How are we all doing tonight? Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael Stricker. Before I begin, I want to ask you all a couple questions. Show of hands, how many of you actually know how to properly cook a healthy meal? Okay. And show of hands, how many of you actually know how to properly file your taxes without still needing your parents' assistance? Okay. Well, today we're going to talk about why high schools and colleges should teach students about basic life skills and the importance of life skills. So let's begin. Filing taxes and cooking are both examples of many life skills. A life skill is defined as a skill that is necessary or desirable for full participation in everyday life. Here are a few examples of multiple basic life skills. We have cooking, any sort of financial thing like credit cards, mortgages, insurances, house and car repairs, budgeting and balancing checks, first aid. These are all things that, for the most part, schools do not teach. And they are things that everyone needs to know. You're all college students. That means that you are all here to improve your quality of life. So, according to the Council of Economic Education, only 17 states in the country require classes to teach personal finance, which I think is funny because managing your money is one of, if not the most important skill that you have to use. It is argued that people think parents should be the ones to teach their children these things, but not all parents are required, not all parents have the skills or simply just don't teach their kids these things. So who will? According to an article from Consumerism Commentary, the vast majority of high school graduates all attend college. The vast majority of all high school graduates attend college, and the vast majority of all high school graduates attend college. So this is because high school is used to set you up for higher education. But what about the people that don't graduate, that don't pursue higher education? Shouldn't they be taught some of these things? All high school systems are very similar. They're very predictable, they have been for years, and students know this. It's a game of you memorize some stuff, you take an exam, and it's all forgotten. The problem with this is that this is because students are lacking the curiosity to learn. And this can be fixed by giving students things that are beneficial for them for the rest of their lives. It is argued that there isn't enough time to teach students these things because they need to be prepped for college. Which, if there isn't enough time, why do I need to learn about quadratic formulas, derivatives, and make paper maches? If high schools had classes that taught things like this, it would strengthen students' curiosity to learn. We've all asked ourselves the question, why do I need to learn this? I will never use this again. And it is because of this that they do lack the curiosity to learn. And adding those classes would strengthen that. So, I don't know about you guys, but high school did not prep me for college. I got through high school with A's and B's and barely touched my textbook besides putting those paper bag covers on them. So, to make a point more, let's go further in depth on a basic life skill example. Take cooking, for example. According to Mail Online, 1 in 3 college students can't even boil an egg. This is something that you will use every day for the rest of your life. Isn't that something that you would want to learn about? Unless you have a meal plan, once you move out of your parents' house, you will use this every day. Cooking skills improve your quality of life. People look at it as a chore, but it shouldn't be. It creates creativity, brings families together over a home-cooked meal, and you don't have to follow a recipe. explore things and not follow all the recipes. According to the CDC, more than 1/3 of American adults are obese. Now, this isn't a personal issue anymore. It's become social and political. And what can be done about this is promoting cooking and teaching kids how to eat healthy, and because it is an actual crisis. You won't be a college student forever. Just like all of you, I'm a busy college student. I don't have time to make a healthy, regular meal all the time. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't learn about it. I live off of McChickens and TV dinners. Absolutely love it. And what about someday you probably have kids? Do you want to feed them the same things that you ate in college? I really hope not. Foods of gourmet dining are not expected. Something as simple as spaghetti is a great start off of just making crap food. Growing up, my parents didn't make many healthy meals. McDonald's was a very regular thing, but there's a difference between enjoying fast food and eating fast food multiple times a week. It needs to be lesser amounts, and you can eat healthier foods. That would be healthier. I've been cooking food in restaurants for over 5 years now. I have the extensive knowledge to cook healthy foods. But as I said before, this isn't the time because we're busy, we're college students. But we should still learn about these things. Basic life skills are things that need to be taught about. Like, take general electives in college, for example. Why should I learn about space, stars, and planets when I could take a general course on how to properly file my taxes or learn how to do first aid? General electives could become things that are productive and useful for the rest of your life, not things that we just think are stupid and useless. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that basic life skills are an important thing. A college degree is not the only thing that is going to benefit you for the rest of your life. How can you live life with a college degree if you don't know how to do anything else in life to live with it?